Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm here to talk about one stock in particular that I don't think you guys have heard about, and you're also going to be really surprised that this company does as well as they do, and they are the leader in their sector. So if you do enjoy this video, be sure to smash that like button, also subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate you guys watching, it means a lot. And without further ado, let's get right into it. So bad day today in the stock market. I'm not worried about it. We're going to bounce back tomorrow if I had to guess. Or actually, it's the weekend tomorrow, but next week we're going to bounce back. I'm not worried about it at all. The stock we're here to talk about today is E.L.F. Beauty, ticker symbol E.L.F. E.L.F. This company is based out of China. They're a beauty company. They make a lot of beauty care, skincare products. That is what they specialize in. They're a very, well-known company in that space. They are the leader, and they're pretty young, relatively young. You see, they're founded in 2004. A lot of these big beauty brands have conglomerates, or they've been around for hundreds of years and passed down generation after generation. But E.L.F. is not the case in that sense, and E.L.F. actually doesn't focus on being the highest quality brand. They do have good quality, but their thing is that they want to make cheap products that sell fast that are also good quality. So they have a perfect balance of those two that keep people coming back and, keep new buyers, coming in because they want to buy the cheapest thing possible, especially in economic times of right now. They're feeling, oh, I need my makeup still. I can't, I can't go without makeup, but I do, I need the cheapest one. So that's why E.L.F., attracts a lot of new buyers. So you see, they already reported their quarter one fiscal year 2026 earnings. I'm not sure how that works with this company, but let's check it out right here. Obviously, that hasn't happened yet, so I guess they're thinking into the future. Maybe it's on international time. I have no idea. But this is their previous quarter results. So their net sales increased by 9%. Great to see. Adjusted EBITDA and BPS dollar per share. This is a very interesting thing right here. Very impressive. 26 consecutive quarters of net sales growth and market share gains. That is, I've said it before, but this is the only company that if you put E.L.F. in the Mag 7, like Tesla, and all those companies, Amazon, Microsoft, Meta, all the Mag 7, if you put them in there, they'd be the only ones that have done this along with Nvidia. Just them and Nvidia have grown 26 consecutive quarters of net sales growth and market share gains. That's it. Just them and Nvidia have done that, which is very, very impressive, especially for a company, of this newness. They're very new to the game, and also just what they have going for them. I mean, it's a beauty company, and then you're talking about the leading, GPU chip manufacturer in the world. So very impressive for them to be up there with names like that. They're one of the cosmetics brands out of 988 to gain market share for 26 consecutive quarters. That, goes without saying. No one else can do that. We see their net sales are 1.3 billion. They're expecting to double their cosmetics, double their skincare, and double their international to $3 billion, which is very ambitious, but I think they can do it for sure. We see they're number one in unit share and number two in dollar share. Really love to see that. Their value proposition, that's true. This company sells very cheap products that are also valuable. Powerhouse, definitely, and disruptive marketing energy. They are disruptive. I mean, a lot of these big brands are, getting pretty shaken by E.L.F. E.L.F.'s taking a lot of market share because of how cheap their products are, how nice their products are for their price, and people are starting to think, why am I going to spend over $20 on this makeup item when I can get it from E.L.F. for $6.50? So it's pretty hard to do that. And then also they're going to be increasing their price by $1, which is effective August 1st. I really do like to see that, honestly. I like to see E.L.F. doing that. I think that this is going to increase the top line by a lot more than we think it is. And I think that people are still. I don't think it's going to slow their sales at all, and the top line is going to get increased by a lot because people that are buying E.L.F. Their beauty products, I don't think they're going to stop because their price goes up $1. It's not the biggest deal in the world, but every single unit is going to be increased by $1. I love to see that. We see they're the number one item in Target for dollar share. So they're the fastest item on and off the shelf in Target. They're also inside of Walmart, inside of drug stores, inside of grocery stores, inside of Dollar Generals, which just started. They're inside of 80% of these stores, over 20,000 people. We see Dollar General serving the underserved. I like that slogan. But yeah, Dollar General, a great spot to be in. And I mean, if we zoom in right here, we see Look at how cheap. I mean, I'm not too keen on like makeup products, but I know that if you can get something for $3, $5, $6, some stuff like this, that's really cheap. And for the margins that Elf has selling things this cheap, it's very good. And I mean, look, none of the items are full on the shelf here. There's been a few things taken off a lot of these, especially the $10 ones. So I really do like to see that as well. Good thing to see from Elf right there. We see 60% of dollar growth from shoppers new to Dollar General and 53% of shoppers new to Elf. So they're getting, exposed to a big new customer base, which is very good to see. This is a comparison right here. They're selling it for $18 versus $48 is what the prestige brands are selling it for. Their number one cosmetics products on elf.com is the Halo Skin Glow Tint. Interesting. Um, Elf Cosmetics per share, or dollar share, we see that their facial makeup is 22%, lips 13%, eyes 9%. Disruptive marketing engine. I mean, look at what they're doing. They have a lot of great influencers, a lot of great ads, great things what they're doing. It is entertainment as well. Look at that. Insight to action. So this is a lot of more like deeper things in the brand, not just pure numbers, which I'm not as into, but I think that Elf does have a great image going for them. Skincare penetration. This is the part of Elf that I like the most out of anything. If you made it to this point in the video, consider yourself lucky. This is my main catalyst on Elf, is their skincare. Elf had 8% skincare penetration in fiscal year 2020. Now they're at 18. So they've grown 10% in 5 years, which it's a hard space to get into for sure. So I'm not worried about that growth rate. I think that it is compounding as well. I think that we are going to see that speed up. But their skincare is something that is very attractive to me because not only men, not only women use skincare. Everyone uses skincare. I mean, it's becoming a lot more popularized. I use skincare. Every guy I know uses skincare. So there's no reason to say they're going to not buy from Elf. Elf is, a great brand that's marketing towards men also with their skincare, which is very good to see. They're getting 50% of their consumer demographic. They're raising it. They're doubling their consumer demographic by 50%. That's a lot of companies can't do that. A lot of companies already have a huge consumer demographic that they can't grow because it's just, I mean, it's so broad. Because, I mean, when you think about these big companies like Meta, like Amazon, their consumer demographic is people with internet, honestly. And then right here, their consumer demographic just with makeup is mostly female. Some men do wear makeup, but for the most part, it is females that are wearing makeup. And not every girl wears makeup, but a lot of them do from time to time, or they'll partake in it. Excuse me. But yeah, I mean, definitely a great spot that they're getting into with the skincare. I think they're opening up a lot of things with that. And I love their branding for it too. I mean, look at this. Elf. I mean, I like the way that looks. I also really like the way this looks. It's not exactly Elf, but it is Elf. $185 is what prestige brands are selling this for. Elf is selling it for 16. Even if I had all the money in the world, I'd probably still get the Elf one. I mean, that's decent size down in pricing. 3 times category growth. I mean, once I've gone through this presentation, and once you get down here, it's kind of talking about stuff that I'm not that interested in. I mean, they are growing internationally, which is great to see, but these are just a clip of what they're doing in the U.S. So I think that their international growth is very impressive. I like to see it. But we see that in the US, they're growing very fast. So that is a lot of the numbers for them. I really do like E.L.F. I think that they're a great company. We just looked at that. And I think that also, you have to know when you're investing in E.L.F. is you're investing in a company that's relatively cheap. You might look at this and think, oh, well, I could have bought E.L.F. at $50, 63% less than what it is right now. Yeah, you could have, but you also could have bought an E.L.F. when it was $217. So do I think that E.L.F. reached its peak in 2024 at $217? No. I don't think that at all. I think E.L.F. is going to surpass this, double this, triple this, quadruple. I think that the ceiling is limitless for E.L.F. and they have a lot of growth opportunities. The only thing I'd be scared about with companies like this is, where's the next room for growth? But they're opening up into the skincare segment. They're getting into more stores as we speak. They just got into Dollar General. They're already in Walmart and Target. They're growing very fast, and they have their own social media platform. Or they have their own app actually, which is great to see too. I mean, this is becoming an ecosystem. They might have. I think I don't call me crazy, but I don't think that it's that far out of the picture. E.L.F. is going to start opening E.L.F shops. I think that E.L.F is going to become a retailer. We see their market cap is only 7 billion, but if we look at a company like Ulta, who has retail locations and sells their own products along with other products, they have a $23 billion market cap. Not insane, but with them trading at a 20 PE ratio and this $23 billion market cap, if E.L.F had a $23 billion market cap, they'd be 4 times what they are right now. And yeah, I mean, I wouldn't compare those two companies at all because E.L.F is completely different. They have different growth rates, but Ulta is a company with a lot of locations, and Sephora is as well. I'm not sure. Is Sephora publicly traded? I don't know. They might have a stock, but I have no idea. But those are the two makeup stores that I know of, and I think that E.L.F is doing a great job. And I do think right now is a good time to buy. Don't be, swayed away by them being lower at one point. Yeah, they were cheaper. The whole market was down then. If you got in right there, great. I mean, I got in with E.L.F, around here, around 134 when it was over here. And it dropped pretty fast. I was getting in around this time, and then it got down to 100. I dollar cost average down. It went back up to 140, and then 120. I was buying a lot of it, and then it went all the way down here. So I dollar cost averaged down a lot. I took a lot of money out of other stocks and put it into E.L.F, and it has paid off. I'm very glad for that, but that was a risk I was willing to take. I believe in E.L.F's company. I believe in their management, their leadership, and what they're doing with the company as a whole. So I took that risk and I got rewarded. And yeah, so I'm holding E.L.F now. I'm holding strong. I still believe in the company. They're one that's been consistently green, actually. Even when the market's taking these turns, the past month they're up 24%, the past week they're up 3, and even today they're up a little bit. And if we compare this, the past month they're up 24%. If we look at the S&P 500 in this past month, if you'd be a lot better off investing in E.L.F. I mean, the S&P is still up, but E.L.F is a very good company. I think that right now is a good time to still buy. And yeah, that's all I have for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, be sure to smash the like button. It helps me out immensely. I really appreciate it. Also, if you could subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, put on the post notifications. We're almost at 500 subscribers. We're so close, 4 away. Thank you guys so much for the support. Sorry for missing a day yesterday. I'm back on the daily upload schedule starting, today and then tomorrow and then day after that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.